Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday, March 20, 2020, and this is Miss Rakel. Today we will start Unit 7, Environment, Lead in an Introduction to the Unit Part 1. This tutorial will be followed by another one that will be Introduction to the Unit Part 2. What is our objective for today? Our objective is to activate and build background knowledge in the context of environmental issues. We will start our tutorial by activating our background knowledge in the context of environment. Question number 1. What does the environment include? The term environment is interchangeably used with the term ecosystem. Environment or ecosystem may be defined as a community of interacting organisms together with their physical surroundings. Therefore, we can define environment as all the physical, chemical, and biological factors external to the human being, as well as those factors impacting related behaviors. We will continue activating our background knowledge by looking at question number 2. What are some human activities that can affect the environment? In order to answer this question, you have to refer to your course book on page 106. So kindly open your course books on page 106 to tackle activities A and B. So let's start working. Activity A. A sizable number of human activities demand more of Earth than it can provide, threatening the health of the natural environment on which we all depend. Categorize the activities below into 2 groups, giving each an appropriate heading. Let's have a look at the 10 activities given in front of us. 1. Wasting paper. 2. Reforestation, which is a noun and it means the process of replanting an area with trees. 3. Consuming meat in large amounts. 4. Using public transport or bicycles. 5. Buying frozen food. 6. Carpooling, which means the sharing of a car journey so that more than one person travels in the same car. 7. Using plastic bags. 8. Soaking dishes before washing them. 9. Sending biodegradables to landfill sites. Biodegradables means products that are capable of being decomposed by bacteria. Landfill sites are sites that are used for the disposal of waste materials. Number 10. Turning off tap while brushing your teeth. Take a few minutes to think of these activities and try to categorize them into 2 groups before you move on to the next audio to find out the answers. The given human activities could be easily divided into 2 categories or groups. The first category includes the human activities that are environmentally friendly, which include activity number 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. The second category includes the activities or the human activities that are environmentally harmful, which include activity number 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Now we will move on to part B. Brainstorm 2 ways that would reduce your negative impact on the environment. Possible answers would be using second-hand books, minimizing paper use, turning off tap as needed, turning lights off on leaving a room, and ignoring plastic packaging within my power to diminish my carbon footprint. Thinking about the environment, we cannot ignore the serious problem of pollution the Earth is facing. So what is white pollution? White pollution, the solid waste which comes from the usage of various types of plastic products, is the consequence of consumerism, which is the belief that consuming goods and spending money is good for the economy. Its curse exists all around the world, causing serious problems for the natural environment. In the context of white pollution, we will pose 2 questions that will be answered in the upcoming slides. Question number 1. How serious is plastic or white pollution? Question number 2. Are governments taking any measures to diminish the seriousness of this hurdle? The following is an article adapted from the New York Times, published on March 2, 2020. The article answers the questions asked in the previous slide regarding the seriousness of the white pollution and the measures that could be taken by the government and the people to minimize the negative effects of using plastic products. Now, take some time to read this article to find out how plastic use is a serious problem and what procedures have been taken by the New York State to minimize the use of plastic bags and to overcome the problem of white pollution. Now, go to the next slide to answer the questions related to the article.